Well, Dylan didn't warn us that we're going to be on camera today, so we are live right now on
Well, some of you will be on
Facebook.
Camera.
Why?
I told him that I forgot my light at home, so
That's weird.
if he could just...
your tally light is on, so you're on camera right now.
What?
How good is that I remembered it's a tally light?
Yeah.
Come, Mr.
I'm not going to look my best today.
Well, since we're on camera, I'm going to do Fast Food Fanatics, but traditionally I do videos, and I'll have more for you on Wednesday. And we got a much better system. Those go up pretty quick. So you can go, well, I wanted to see that one. And you'll find it at klbjfm.com. So we'll start that because Matt always enjoys it when children get hurt. So we'll just roll one quick 23-second clip here of a kid getting hurt.
All right.
Everybody's into that, right?
Of course.
Okay, there you go. Here it is. It's a gentleman dribbling a soccer ball in Rocket League. So I've been playing casual and getting 3 or 4 goals a game. We played casual, but because Gundar was with us, they matched you up to it. Brutal, man. Brutal game.
You'll get it.
And you said, and I told them what you said.
You want to go get a taco?
I said, Chewy said he thinks he's mastered
Minas?
the game and he no longer has nothing to
Sounds
prove.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true? There's a new season coming
No, I'm not
out.
mastered the game. I just lost interest after the season 2 tournament win we
I've
had.
lost interest, too.
You're not master of your domain?
How you had exterminator at your place lately?
Let's let them have a conversation.
that doesn't
Here it
matter.
is for you, Matt.
Do the crossword puzzle at McDonald's.
Where's the audio? Said me,
What
my
country
entire
is this?
career.
This looks like maybe the
Brunei?
Himalayas somewhere?
No.
No?
The Himalayas.
Too
Well, I
much
don't know. I
green
see-
there. Made too much green.
We're,
Yeah.
I'm watching
Costa Rica?
I'm watching a series that a woman recommended. I'll find it for you later. The first 2 episodes are really good, and it's in Spanish. And I thought it was in Spain. It's in Mexico. And Amanda, who's Hispanic, half Hispanic, literally sat down and went, it was Mexico City. And she goes, wow, everyone's white.
I don't know what to say to that, man.
Well, no, I think she made a good point that we always think of the border towns, which are Native Americans, and I know it's not America to you in your head, but that's Americas, the Americas. That's what we think when we think of that. Did I just step
That's
in
what
it?
we think?
No, Matt, not educated world travelers whose daddy was in oil and lived across the world. Those of us who were far away from Mexico.
Hayseeds.
For so far away from
Hillbillies.
Mexico and went over border towns to go buy a chess set
Country
because we
folk.
didn't have any money. And then to try to eat, and your dad go, don't eat those tacos in trucks. They're serving dog. We didn't get the Yale education like you did.
That's right.
I don't know why the audio won't work. It doesn't matter. Oh, there it is. He's playing around. There's his daughters. Yeah. All right. And this kid kicks it back, like a 2-year-old kicks it back, maybe a 1.5-year-old. I don't know. You know Matt doesn't feel well. He's just smiling. Usually that would send him over the edge.
Did
Matt,
she say mater niño?
Something Nino. I
you
don't
know
know.
Chewy
Kill
doesn't
the
speak.
kid?
You know Chewy doesn't speak Spanish.
Muerte? Muerta?
Let's watch it again. Matt usually cackles at that
Isn't
sort of
like
thing.
matar, isn't that to shoot or the stab?
I think it's got to be a variation of like fatal hit or something.
All right, let's get to Fast Food Fanatics because
All
that's
right.
where we were. Doodle-dee, doodle-doo.
Anybody have any fast food this weekend?
I ate like
That hot dog looked good you had from that grill yesterday.
Yeah, I
at the
ate like
game.
crazy. I
That's
did
a good.
it up.
That's
'cause
not your typical stadium hot dog that you had.
How many days do you think I'll go on keto chow and just 8 ounces of protein at night? Think I'll make it the week?
3 days.
Pizza Hut's offering the stuffed crust without the pizza if you want it. There you go.
I used to love
I don't get.
Pizza Hut's breadsticks.
Bob does not like
And their sauce.
Bob does not like anything that is not standard.
No, it's not that. It's just like concentrate your energies into just making a. When Domino's, wait a minute, I don't know who advertises. Even Domino's is crushing Pizza Hut's game.
They are good.
You know what I'm saying? When
It used to
Domino's
be the
is
other
crushing
way.
your pizza game, maybe you should stop concentrating on making cheese rings and up your pizza game.
Domino's is
Yeah,
Their quality's gotten better.
Bob's a former advertising executive who decided to be my sidekick, so he knows something about this sort of thing.
I'm just I'm a pizza. I make pizza at home. I take pride.
Do you make just the stuff?
No, I wouldn't. That's stupid.
Could you? Hold on. Can you make a stuffed crust pizza?
Yeah.
No, I could. Yeah, yes, I could.
I get it.
I could stretch the dough out bigger and fold it over with some cheese sticks. Yeah.
Could you?
Then do it, and then
you
you can
crack that
talk about
code?
it.
Yeah, that's a stromboli is what I'm looking at. It's a round stromboli.
No,
It's going to be in Canada. Let me see. Unfortunately, Los Angeles and Dallas is the only place.
Pizza Hut used to have the best sauce.
I'm just saying.
Sorry. It's different
If,
now.
if there was a place and they made the best pizza that you ever had and all it had was cheese and pepperoni, but it was the best damn, like you'd never had anything, would you even care if they made a cheese ring?
Is there a self-proclaimed best pizza in Austin?
Tony C's, coal-fired pizza.
You're just saying that because you work for them.
Well, they're friends, too.
They're great
Family
pizza.
friends.
I ate there and paid full price.
You don't have to pay full price, but
I'm going to talk about. I get this thing about Uchi where I've never gotten a free meal.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Uchi code $200, whatever.
Oh, look!
I hear
got
Bob.
money.
I hear Bob going, "Yeah, Tony C. He said there was $250 on the card, but there's no." And
I trade though for my talent. This is my trade for the spots. That I do.
You never got a free meal when you weren't doing
I
spots.
can call Tony anytime and say,
I
"Hey,
got
man,
nothing. I went and paid full price.
I thought I've sent you there."
I've never gotten free stuff. I love the league.
Oh.
Here is.
He was too busy going to Uchi for free meals to get one at the.
Be careful when you accuse Cinnamon Crunch of anything. The guy who came out and said he found shrimp tails.
We all knew that was BS, right?
That's who
I don't know.
Topanga?
His girlfriends are coming out saying he was a bad guy. Carp. He went viral over claims of shrimp in his cereal, and then things got dark fast. Jensen Carp started off the week by going viral for finding what appeared to be a sugar-coated shrimp tail in the box of. I eat the whole tail. Am I the only one?
That's good luck.
You're supposed to get sick doing that, right?
No. There's
gotta eat
cultures that
tail.
do it all the time.
It's
If it's
fiber.
fried, yeah.
It's fiber.
And it's good luck in some cultures.
You probably believe that watermelon seeds will grow in your stomach, too.
Well, that's true.
Fingernails
true.
will, too. You can't bite your fingernails.
Bubblegum lasts 20 years in your colon.
That's real.
Anyway, his girlfriends came out.
You want to see some bubble gum?
And said, what did they say? By Wednesday, Carp gleefully was tweeting about every development. And then his girlfriends came out. The first to speak was Melissa Stetton, who previously worked with Carp on her documentary Pistol Shrimps. That's a coincidence.
Yeah.
And on a Bachelor podcast. What you may not know about the man behind the viral post is he's manipulative, gaslighting, narcissistic ex-boyfriend who once told me he was surprised I hadn't killed myself because my life was so worthless. Getting lots of texts from girls still in therapy over his terror. Okay, bad. But would I be outed if I was still young and single for all the gaslighting I did? Is that
Sure.
a thing?
Yeah.
I would?
Yeah.
Would Karen Hafelfinger be tweeting about the time she says I dumped her on her birthday at dinner?
Get the rest of
Well,
it.
that right there isn't cancelable, but
Well,
it sounds that it looks like what happened is not that there was just one tweet from who's this young lady? Melissa, what's her name? Melissa Stetton.
But ghosting me tooable?
It's a current common thing.
Okay,
actually.
well, what do you want? You want me to tell you that not
Gaslighting is
me,
different
but-
than ghosting, though.
Gaslighting is very toxic.
Oh, never mind. You wouldn't get outed for ghosting, would you?
No, ghosting is a common occurrence.
Gaslighting is lying to someone to make them believe that there's something wrong
It's a
with
very
them.
toxic trait.
Right. Yeah, I know that.
not good.
I know that from my wife, who could never get another guy. All right. Let's see what else is.
Looks
in
like
here.
a lot of people piped up to say that the guy's maybe not so great.
You can soon text.
I'm really shocked that a guy who wants attention and would go so far as to fake a viral video
Did he fake it?
would also have a history of being kind of,
But did he
a
fake it?
wackadoodle.
Did
What do you
he
mean,
fake
did he
it?
fake it?
Did
The
he fake
shrimp,
it?
the shrimp tails in
How
the
do
cereal?
shrimp tails get? You don't process seafood where you process corn and stuff.
Yeah, dummy.
You actually do use different things for stuff.
Yeah, fish fry has.
You know, I've been put in my own place.
Oftentimes there'll be a food item and it'll say this has been manufactured in a plant that also processes peanuts. It will.
So what? Are shrimp attracted to peanuts?
No, maybe they do shrimp on Wednesdays.
I think this is like when when someone says I found a piece of a finger in my Wendy's chili.
Yeah.
There's always something,
You don't find fingers in Wendy's chili. You find Wendy's nuts.
I just think this guy was being very shellfish.
Oof, that joke is crusty station. We've done the fish puns. Come on.
I don't think. I really.
It's really
I love
floundering.
when this happens because the memes come out, and I love the "Oops, all shrimp tail" memes.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'd like to see if there's a connection to shrimp.
I don't know. He
you
dated that girl, but eventually he lobster.
She had to call the cods once.
Must have
been a wet dream,
dream.
Moving to the Gulf Stream. You can soon text or chat to order food.
Okay.
Oh man, if I start talking about food, well, it's just gonna order it my phone or something.
Yeah.
On
You're doomed, dude.
KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and the Habit Burger Grill say they had acquired Tuk Technologies, a leading Israeli omni-channel ordering and marketing platform. But once you get past the corporate jargon, it's you'll be able to order the aforementioned brands by text and chat services. So, a little chat window that pops up. You can do that and say, here's what I want. So,
That's kind of
Why?
convenient.
yeah, why? You can already just do the menu.
I can call. I can go online. Why am I? This is really for just dumb people, isn't
That's
it?
like the drug dealer texting you and being like, "Are you good?
They do text
Yeah.
you, and they do call
You
you.
still need me to?"
They do call you.
Yeah, I guess they do.
You haven't bought the hard stuff, have you?
Thank you, fellas.
I'm gonna need you to hang out here for 2 hours.
And you got to have one in Central Austin, North Austin, and South Austin, in case one of them's out. Because you do not want to go into the weekend without that blow.
If he's good, he don't run
Pepsi
out.
and Peeps have joined to create marshmallow soda. It's called Pepsi Peeps.
Who is
go to
eating?
hell.
Like people say, who's still going to Arby's? Who are eating Peeps?
Who are?
Who is?
I don't know what they do. Who are eating Peeps? Professional broadcasting unit here.
When is Easter?
Are you still thinking about it?
No, who are the people eating Peeps?
There you go.
Is Easter I'm so far removed
Easter's
from
this coming weekend. My sister's.
I have not been I got it. I've got to find a religion.
Why?
Because I don't even. It got to the point where I was going to church every week in my life, all my life, and then it was like just Christmas and Easter, and now it's not even Christmas and Easter. I don't even know when Easter is anymore.
Oh, I know why you want to go
I know when
to
Christmas
church.
is.
You want mommy to buy you a new pair of shoes.
Oh, you saw the little Nas
Oh,
X
the
music video.
Chicks are
You keep
hot.
talking about it. It's on my list.
Because it was the biggest thing. I don't understand
All right.
why nobody.
Because we're not a Nas show, man. We've said that before.
Someone recommend a church to me.
When you say, let's talk about Nas, I go, Nas.
It's
We'll get to it in a minute.
I want to go to a
I
guitar
thought you
church.
liked food more than anything. I want to show you all the stuff
I'm
you
on a
can't
diet.
eat on this diet. I would try this. I hate Peeps, though. Oh, look,
Why
they
would
come
you
in,
try it?
They come in multi-Peeps flavors. The cans come in
And
pink,
they're
blue,
probably
and
not
yellow.
even available in this country.
No, it's never going to be. It's going to be Tokyo or
What
somewhere.
do you mean? This is the only country I think that would go in for something.
And look
No,
at
it says
this.
fans can enter the sweepstakes. Does it say where you can get them? Doesn't say that they're just in one country.
yeah. They didn't say how many packs they're gonna be.
Look for Marshmallow Pepsi.
They're on the. Damn it! What's the name of the boat that's stuck?
It's not stuck anymore.
Oh yeah,
It's
they
been
got it-
unstuck.
Oh, this morning or when?
The Ever Given?
Yeah.
The grape nut shortage is
overnight.
over.
I didn't. I
My
didn't
dad's-
know we were in one.
My dad's favorite cereal.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
It's grape nuts.
I know,
it's
but
the
it's-
nut. It's the nuts on
Every
the grape.
comedian has a grape nuts. What's your grape? Do you have a grape nuts joke in your repertoire? Because
I
every
don't.
comedian has like a. What's the joke? Like it's not a grape and it's not a nut. What is it?
That's
Hey,
that's-
I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that anyone in my generation cares about grape. Grape nuts is really a cereal for boomers, not the generations below.
I've never cracked a
Somebody
box of grape
said,
nuts.
I read on Twitter that Mike Birbiglia did an entire set. I mean, the whole show was about pizza the other night. They said
Oh.
it was genius.
What?
The
I
entire
wanna watch
thing he
that.
did was on pizza. I don't know if it's recorded.
I'm gonna look that
And
up.
Shoemaker had that one about how Captain Crunch would cut
Oh, yeah.
cut the roof of your mouth.
Right.
Whoops.
Whoops.
What
I didn't.
happened?
Hey, I didn't do anything.
Can you set that up because that's the camera
That's-
for the.
Oh, this is gonna be a cool special effect. Ooh. All right, there we go. Well, it was leaning down, though. Is that okay, Dylan?
I think it's
Well, you might want to tighten it.
Oh, here
Well, you
comes
can.
Dylan.
I don't have the.
everybody.
Oh, look, Dylan's on. Are you on the camera?
Well, he's the one that switches it, so
God,
it's
he's
just
so
on us
dreamy.
three.
He's so dreamy.
Hey, you
this
can't do
Dylan.
that anymore.
What?
You can't talk about how
I
hot
can't
a guy is.
You're
I thought I
canceled.
couldn't objectify women.
No,
I-
yeah, you
No.
can't objectify women, but it's actually considered to be like sex positive to objectify
Right.
a man. Like a
See?
man-on-man objectification is pretty
I'm
woke.
showing that
so it's
I'm-
cool. You can do
Shouldn't I
that.
say, hey,
I'm showing-
let us see your hole?
Yeah. Hey, Dylan, come show your wine, man.
Hey, what if he's one of those that doesn't? I made a joke in front of
One of those? What does that mean?
who was filling in for 101X?
Avery Moore?
No. She used to work on the AM.
Alyssa.
I said something inappropriate in front of Alyssa and immediately went, "Oh, I'm sorry," and she went, "Oh, it's okay."
It's okay.
Until I go upstairs.
Yeah.
okay.
You never know.
Most people are like, a
You
huge
never
payday
know.
is okay
so
with them.
don't talk about doing what you're Dylan.
No, she's cool unless she's
Anyway, the
sexist.
pandemic grape nut shortage is over, says Post. Post may reimburse you up to $115 if you overpay to get your cereal during the shortage. So, if you're desperate for that, look that up. Find out how to get your thing. Krispy Kreme is getting a backlash for, I forgot what they did. I know they offered up a donut a day. Oh, if you get a vaccination, they'll give you a donut. Led to some strange backlash. Krispy Kreme announced it would give free glazed donuts to anyone with a COVID-19 vaccination beginning on March 22nd. It was met with an almost immediate and unexpected backlash on the internet.
Why?
Because people have to have something to be mad about.
I think you're right.
I've got it on the list. There's another ridiculous one today that people are, and they're not really offended. Oh, I know what it is. We got to play this one. A girl, a weather person in a small market had to apologize for showing a kitty cat that looked like Hitler.
No, that's not right.
It's not going to work, Dylan. You keep coming in here.
Did you
and
break it?
I think, I think
Bob
you
broke
it. I think
it.
Bob broke
I
it.
didn't even
Camera.
move when it fell.
You didn't fall. We saw you pushing it down because you're mad you didn't have your light.
It's on the
Yeah.
camera.
You did push it down.
Okay, show me on the camera where
you
I
didn't.
pushed it
You
down.
reached under the camera and pulled it down.
I think that you lubed it up earlier today.
Great. So now I'm not going to be on camera. I jinxed myself.
Most of the criticisms
Well,
of
at least you have a microphone.
Most of the criticisms of the donut chain's offer centered on the potential for a vaccinated person to get a free donut every day for the rest of the year, which would be 300 donuts. Many of the critics were doctors or people with large social media followers.
Doctors are the worst, aren't they?
But what's the...
One
rid of 'em.
donut a day.
Keeps the
How many
doctor
grams
away.
of sugar? Maybe that's all you eat sugar-wise and carb-wise.
Can they give me an
By the way,
insulin
just
shot?
a tip, the pamphlet for keto chow said keep your net carbs down to 20 or 30 grams a day.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. There's the doctor complaining. And then there's Bridget Fatsy saying obesity. Fetsy, I'm sorry.
Fantasy.
Oh, what is she?
She's pretty well known in the
man.
in the blogger world.
Yeah, that's because bloggers have to be verified, but longtime radio. See, it used to not bother me, but it bothers Bob. Longtime radio personalities
can't get verified.
Can't get verified unless you
TV people.
play country records and do stupid contests like puns. We don't do puns. And then it just goes on and on. Everybody's got a bitch about something on Twitter.
Bitch.
Twitter should just be called bitching. It's what it should. This will take
Oh,
forever.
but I want it.
New Austin restaurants.
Yeah.
You don't want to see guys. Let me do this one for the camera. You don't see guys cooking donuts on the lava flow. Not donuts, but
Hot dogs.
hot dogs on the lava flow.
Not if no one falls in.
If you've never had a volcano hot dog, you don't know what you're missing.
Ketchup. These
I know.
cracker ass.
It's Europe.
I know. They're the worst.
But you could
motherland.
really get hurt near lava.
Not only
Thank you,
that,
Dale. Thank you, Dale. We appreciate that. Hey, gather the kids around the Facebook cameras. We need to get
Yeah.
the message out.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that.
My
it's
God.
public service.
If only you had been in Pompeii that fateful day. maybe we could have saved all
did.
those lives.
I got there and I suffered more than the people of Pompeii. I had I had horrible heartburn that day.
Oh, well.
yeah.
So did some other people.
Yeah.
So, no.
They had body burn, buddy.
So on the way to Rome, I still had really, from drinking, I said to the guy on the
you
bus.
could get really hurt around lava.
I said to the guy on the bus, I said, "Stomach-y, el stomaco?" And he goes, "Pharmacia over there," or whatever it was
Right.
in Italian. And I go to the pharmacy and I see like you can tell that it's for the stomach.
Right. Oh, I remember that
And
stop.
I didn't see the.
I didn't know you caused that stop. I thought it was just on the schedule.
No, they were stopping for pee breaks and everything, but I didn't notice on the box of Pepsi or whatever it was with a different name. It said effervescente or something, which means effervescent.
Right.
It was like an Alka-Seltzer.
So I took them,
But
and
you
and
thought
let
you put it in
Pepsi-
your mouth.
Two of them, I chewed on them,
And you looked like you
and
had
my
rabies.
mouth
You just-
started just foaming and dripping down, like I had just turned into a monster on this bus. And I choked him down too because I was miserable, man. Was that the same day? Did we do Pompeii, Rome?
No.
Okay, that's separate days.
Separate days.
I was so out of shape.
Because remember, Rome was like 2 hours from the boat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They
was
are,
like
and they are not nice people at the Vatican. They do not. They're no.
Dude, they're dealing with a
they
million people
will
a day
not
or whatever.
let you sit down.
No.
None. Did we even see him cooking the burgers? You want to see the new Austin restaurants, right, Chewy?
Yeah. We only got 3 minutes left, 4 minutes.
Well, all right.
Here we go.
Here
with
we
the
go,
East
then.
Side restaurants. Here we go.
Hey.
Is it East Side? Or
It's everywhere.
West?
There's actually one in like Maine or something.
Yeah,
too.
Bob always gets upset because he's decided that the East Side gets everything.
It does now, doesn't it?
Well, like all the hip stuff is
It
like,
gets all the racism.
you know, but the best side is the West
All
side.
right.
We just
January, the drag open.
A chicken cone.
On the drag.
Yeah.
Which is,
chicken
for those of
cone.
you who are new to the city, the drag is University Drive, right by the university.
These
Oh,
open in
actually,
January.
Guadalupe, but you
It's
know.
in Guadalupe?
Yeah.
There's
Like-
probably a university over there. Why don't you shut up for 5 seconds?
Shut up.
Yeah, you know what?
Why don't you go?
I'm trying
why don't
to
you go
tell-
squeeze your
No, what if
wiener
a
in your
Texas?
bed.
What if a Texas goes to Hawaii and goes, "Wow, lava," and touches it? It's called a public service announcement. Lava's hot. You could hurt yourself cooking.
Oh, there's a new,
Fumes, too.
new
Pflugerville's has a new P. Terry's.
expanding too fast.
Oh, I passed this place on the way back from rugby every night. The Pine House Brewing.
Oh, Johnny Gowdy's
in
watching. Hey,
McKinney.
Johnny.
Hey, we should point out that East Austin now has an Austin daiquiri factory.
Oh,
Would take out frozen daiquiris, Jello shots, and a gummy shop.
What?
Like CBD gummies or just gummies for fun?
I don't know.
Had you before you went out to Coda, Bob?
Yeah.
I don't know which way you go.
It depends on where I'm coming from, but if I'm,
Have you ever?
I got lost in that
I've been here-
maze, that
I've been here
construction
since-
maze.
You got lost in the maze.
Yeah, in the. I got it.
What?
Valley Corn Maze.
Well, I can't operate this machine. Play it again.
Do you need me to go over
I'm
there and
currently
operate the
lost
board?
in the Mesilla
Yes.
Valley Corn Maze.
Did you know there was a pilot's knob in Austin?
I did.
Right behind the airport. And I don't know if it's a street. Oh, and by the way,
Oh God, how mad is Daniel right now? Daniel used to come in and talk about Pilot's Knob.
did he really?
Fortnightly, he did.
I almost made the wrong turn. There was a what do you call it? A flea market. Well,
Go ahead.
What are you doing, dude?
I thought you were having a stroke.
the trucks with their name on the back. I've never seen that many that were together on the way. It was in Pilot's Knob. Now I don't know if that's a street or an area of town or whatever.
Pilot's Knob is the remainder of an old volcano that existed here.
It's got something to do because it's right behind the airport.
Uh-huh.
That's why it's called Pilot's Knob?
It has to be.
It has to be.
No. Also, you're just saying you just noticed that there's a large Latino population in Southeast Austin?
No, I just noticed that there was a flea market going on and it clogged up traffic. Maybe that's.
Are you looking for the term La Pulga?
I think that's where they sold my microphone for the night. We can't go through all of these in 1 minute, Chewy. We can. We come back. We'll
Yeah,
do. You know, we'll go. We'll come to the new restaurants that are all over town that are opening up, and I'm
You're
glad
right.
to hear it. Glad to hear it. 9:24 breaks to go.
I got to call them soon.
Who's got the breaks?
I do.
It's got to be Matt.
Getting ready to talk about it.